Okay, so I'm half convinced, hey, hi, hello, that the Oreos that I got before were like secretly normal Oreos packaged in the gluten-free package, because the gluten-free Oreos that my parents got today, they do taste different. Just like a little bit. Nothing crazy, but just like these don't taste like the ones I had last time. So I don't know if I endorse that fact that they taste the exact same. So if you think they don't, sorry if you've bought them already. It's 5:30. 5:33. Wow. I'm going to read Project September today and, read it up to what I've got now. Finish this book, the last vlog. So it's time to start the third one. Because this is the second one I've already read. It's crazy. This beast of a book. Look at that. There's a bookmark in it, but I don't think I've read. I know I haven't read it. I don't know why there's a book that's bookmarked like that. The battery's flashing. Of course it is, because why not? We'll talk more about Project September, because I don't know if there's a little bit of confusion. We'll talk more about it. Okay. Okay, so we are working on Project September, starting on chapter 15. It's gonna be good. Hopefully. It is also 7:17, if you can see. Hello. Oh my goodness gracious. So, I didn't actually let you know how I did yesterday for the writing sprints. So let's chit chat and talk about how we did. I'm wearing the same shirt. Don't talk to me. I didn't wear it all day yesterday, okay? I only threw it on for the live stream. Anyway, for the live stream, I think I ended up with about 17,000 words. 1700 words, but we are currently at 53,880 words. So since I have picked this manuscript back up, we've written almost 6,000 words, almost 7,000. I believe I started at 47,000, because I started, actually I'll just go specifically to where I started, and then this is where I started. Why is it scrolling so slow? So I've written 6,477 words so far since I started. I started sometime last week. I don't remember the exact day, which it's been maybe today is Wednesday. Last Wednesday was her birthday. I think I was going to start on Thursday, but I didn't. I think I started on Friday. I don't remember if I started on Friday. Did I start on... I don't remember. It hasn't been a full week, so that's great. But also, I would love to be getting more words. However, I will say these words are easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just how it was when I was working on it the first time. It just feels so easy, so good. That was a clump of something. I do feel really good with this book so far. So, I'm in the middle of a chapter. I think I'm in the middle of chapter 16? Because I started on chapter 14 when I started. Of the bonfire scene. So, it's kind of one where I gotta make sure it's not going to be repetitive of Gemma's book, but also, I still need it to be a bonfire. I guess it doesn't need to be a bonfire. I just would like it to be a bonfire because I like bonfires. I just feel like they are fun ambiance to describe and everything. There's a bonfire. That's not a bonfire. My memory card cut me off, but it's okay because I was rambling. But yes, so it is 3:30. It's 52 degrees outside, so probably around 4 or 4:30. I would love to get a WALK in. But I'm just gonna wait till my dad gets up because he usually goes with me. So plus 2, I spent 20 minutes chasing my dog outside, and she's looking like she can take another nap. Is it nap time, sweet Bo? Look at those tired eyes. She's been loving the warmer weather. Don't blame her. I am too. But today I've done nothing but scroll on TikTok, so it's okay. Let's get down to business. I have my headphones in, so I can't hear how bad it was, but I am very sure that was very bad. To defeat the odds. Whoa. Okay, let's go. How many steps am I even at today? 1,700. At 3:30. She is literally I will also be honest, I have to go back and actually look at the timeline of something of Gemma's book, because so on her bonfire, I'm like 90% sure it's happening on a Wednesday, okay? But I went back through the book. I went back through several chapters, and I cannot find where I would have mentioned what day it was. Like in all of the chapters, it's like that night, and I'm like, but what day is that? I have to go to the what is this called? Calendar view. But why is there nothing here? Was it 2022 that set in? Yes, okay. Yeah, it is a Wednesday. Perfect. Is it the same Wednesday? Wait. Let's see if it is the same Wednesday. It is the same Wednesday. I think everybody's got a scene on this particular Wednesday. Maisie sees Madison get dropped off at her house by Logan. You know, that happens on the Wednesday. Ava is working on a blog post and Reed calls her. Gemma sneaks out to go to a bonfire, and Landon sneaks out to hang out with Lacey. Am I correct in remembering that? And Madison is going out. This Wednesday is hopping. Awesome. So it is a Wednesday. Okay. I just need to check that because I was doing a callback, Easter egg. Sometimes Noah's brother Simon comes out and reads his poetry. I think he's at his own bonfire tonight, right? Yes, he is at Hudson's bonfire. I needed to check it earlier when I was working on it, but I had no internet connection, so. What are you doing? She's just giving me cuteness regression today. What is her deal? You want to die? So it unfortunately is the next day because I didn't sit down and chat with you yesterday. My apologies. These past 2 days have been a little bit more chaotic for me than usual. Haven't really been I don't know, just been small things here and there that I've had to do. So I don't know. It's just been a little bit more jumbled and it has been tougher too. Okay, she's literally taking forever, so we're gonna move. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if it's just groceries or what, but we're just gonna hang out here. Maybe we'll hang out like this, so that way. Okay, today's vlog was a whole lot of nothing. And I will say, this past week has been more so life-centered than writing-centered. And I was kind of giving myself a little bit of a pass with that, since I do know that I was coming off of everyday working. I know I'm about to come up to everyday working hard on writing and the copy edits and stuff. So this past week was kind of just like a chill week. I don't know. I didn't do too much. I wrote every day a little bit, just not the amount that I would have liked. I think I'm currently at 55,000 in the Word doc for Project September, and when I started this book last week, picked it back up, I was at 47,000. So I feel like I feel good about that progress, even if it is not as much as I would have liked. But this past week has just been kind of strange in terms of I have had to do something every day, and I've been trying to get my walks in since it's nicer out, and that just means I have to juggle I don't know, it's just you would think, oh, your walk's only an hour, but for some reason it takes me a little bit more time to get ready, a little bit of time to cool down, and then get back in the mood of working. And we're gonna work on it. I do feel I'm still making progress. So even though I'm over here spouting excuses, I am still making progress in my manuscript. So I'm not when I was at the apartment, I feel I would be oh yeah, well this week was just really busy and I just get nothing done. I'm getting things done, just not as much as I would have liked. This week I also worked on scheduling some more Instagram content. Mostly up through next week is finished now. Oh, scheduling Instagram content. I did that. So I did that. I did that yesterday. Through next week's not that impressive, but I still feel good about that. 2 weeks ago, Saturday, that's when my editor said that she would need 2 weeks. So I'm gonna probably, if she doesn't reach out on Saturday, I'll probably check it on Monday. But if she sends it on Saturday, that means we are beginning the copy edits, and we're gonna go until release day. So I'm gonna be posting. I don't know. So I just know I'm about to be busy, and the vlogs are about to be good because they're gonna be final push, finish vlog, copy edit vlog, proofreading vlog. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get there. We're coming close. So this week is just kind of a filler week. Project September. I had said I wanted to sit down and talk to you a bit more about it because I just feel like there's some confusion. I know not everybody watches every vlog and not everybody watches every vlog to its finish. There are going to be people who are confused about certain aspects. Some Project September is Madison's book. Madison's book is in the Most Likely To series. It is going to be the last book in the Most Likely To series. I had tried writing it before, it was not working, and I picked it back up after over a year off, and it is working well. So, I'm working on that book currently while I'm waiting for The Princess and the Fraud to come back from the editor. That's the book I'm 55,000 words into. So there's a bit of confusion if if Project September was in the Luxuries of Love universe, which is like the Love and Our Champagne Problems and The Princess and the Fraud. It is not. Those two books are two books, and then this series is done. Once I finish and publish The Princess and the Fraud, done. Not touching it anymore. We are moving back to young adult. New adult had its run. I like the books that came out of it, but I feel moving back into Madison's book even kind of more solidified it in my head that I do just enjoy writing young adult a whole lot more at this moment in my life. I had 2 new adult book ideas that I really loved, and I had a few other ones, but those 2 that I wrote are 2 that I really loved, so I wrote them, and now I'm ready to go back to young adult, which I also really love. Yes, Project September is Madison's book. I'm not talking about Madison's book at all until after I published The Princess and the Fraud. So I am going to talk about it when it's time to talk about it, even though like this is now just like the drafting phase, so I don't really want to share anything about it anyway, because things always do change from drafting phase to editing phase, so kind of makes no sense to talk about it right now, especially since this is hype season for The Princess and the Fraud. But it is going well. You could go back and look at writing vlogs from 2023. From June to December of 2023, I tried to work on it, and it was a no-go. So, otherwise, keep just hanging there. I'll answer everything about it soon, just not yet. We are currently less than a month away from The Princess and the Fraud's release day, which is crazy. I'm excited. I really enjoy this book, and I'm excited to dive into copy edits. I'm a little nervous for them. A good kind of nervous. I know of things I want to fix, like a main character's reaction to, the big thing that happens, as well as some chemistry, upping. I'm really excited. And I'm excited to have this new adult series finished and just to have these 2 books together, and it's going to be really fun. I might not seem as excited because it is also, like I said, 8 in the morning, and I'm kind of still waking up. I woke up at 7, but I feel like I haven't done any talking since sitting down for this clip, so. Alright, I think that's all I got. I think that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for being here, for bearing with me for this little low-key vlog. And I know people are bummed about short vlogs. The alternative is no vlog, so I'm assuming y'all would still be okay with short vlog. Our next video will probably be a final push for Madison's book until then we get copy edits back, so stay tuned, stick around. Yeah. I'm Sarah Sutton. I'm an indie author of 11 soon to be 12 sweet romance books. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Are you the cutest? Cutie patooties.